Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is going to be this makeup look. This has been my go-to summery look for the last few weeks because we've had wonderful weather in the UK. It's actually stunning weather today. It's going to be like 24 and it's bright blue skies, and whenever the weather is like that I just want to wear this like glowy, bronzy skin with a red lip, because I just think you can't get more summery than that. And I literally bought this t-shirt and I could see the makeup look in my mind. I got this t-shirt from H&M and it's got this red colour and these lemons. I would match my eyes to the lemons and match my lip to the tomatoes. So let's go back to the beginning and I'll show you how I got this look. Okay, I'm going to start with concealer as I always do, because I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. This is a new shade that I got because my other one is so light that it was just looking ridiculous. So I got a little bit of a dark, I mean it's still quite light, but it's just a little bit of a warmer undertone. So let's get this on. I might just clip my hair back actually, so it's out of the way. And as always, I'm going to go in with my Tartelette palette, and I'm going to take the dark brown called Dreamer. Oh, this one here. On a short shader angled brush. And I'm just going to load up the brush and pack it along my upper lash line as a bit of a smoky eyeliner. And I'm going to go on quite strong because I'm going to clean it all up after anyway. So now I want a crease shade, and I'm going to take my beloved Natasha Denona, what's this called? Golden palette. And I'm just going to pop the shade Sandstone in my crease, which is a lovely sandy brown shade. It's very, very similar to Desert Sands by MAC, if you remember that one. Just going to take this shade here, this very, very light creamy colour, and pop that under my brow bone just to highlight that area. Desperately need to pluck my eyebrows, but I never seem to make the time to do it. So they just get bushier and bushier. And then for my lid, I'm going to use, so I think I showed you, but I've got this like lemony colour on my top, so I'm going to choose this shade called Oro, this gold colour, and I'm going to pack that on the lid. And I normally just run whatever's left on the brush underneath my lash line. And then I'm also going to take this shade called Carver, and this is like a sort of glittery top coat, top shadow. So the Oro shade is very much a shimmer, whereas this is going to add that like sparkle. So I'm going to just pack that over the top. Probably won't be that noticeable on camera, but in real life it really makes a difference. Next up, I'm just going to pop on some mascara. This is the Rimmel Thrill Seeker in the shade Brown, and I've been really liking, sorry, it's black brown. I've been liking this brown mascara. It is still really dark, but it's just that tiny bit softer. I've actually got my lenses in today, so you don't have to deal with me going every 5 seconds. And I don't have to look at me squinting when I'm editing, thank the Lord. Okay, moving on to base. I've already got my SPF on, SPF 50, and I'm going to use my Caramel Glow Radiance Booster. I'm going to use a pump of that, and I'm actually just going to use a little bit of this e.l.f. concealer just to lighten this up a little bit, as in lighten the colour up. I might also just pop a little bit of the Say Dewy Skin in as well, and then just give it all a little mix on the back of my hand. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury under eye corrector in the shade Fair Pale underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to lightly set everything with my Kosas Cloud Set in the shade Buttery. Just going to put on a little bit of eyebrow using my e.l.f. waterproof brow pencil in the shade Blonde. Look how quickly this allows me to do my rails. I just go 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, and then I literally just brush it through. And then for blush, I've been really liking my MAC Fairly Precious, which is one of their Extra Dimension really shimmery blushes. And I pop that almost as like a blush and highlight combo. And it really adds even more glow to the skin. And because it's got that peachy undertone, it really ties in nicely with the warm eyeshadow and the red lip. And then lastly for the lip, I'm just going to take my Fenty Beauty lip liner in the shade Peanut Butter. This is in my project pan. These days I always wear a nude lip liner, even when I'm wearing a red lip. Because I just love how it looks. Then I will take my Fenty Beauty lipstick in the shade Makeout Break, and this is a nude, and I just pop that down first. One, because it's in my project pan and I want to get a bit of use out of it, but two, it just mutes down the red ever so slightly because it is wildly bright. Like, this is Orange from MAC, it's an amplified finish. And then last step, I'm just going to spray with some dewy finish from NYX. And that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate that. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!